what I find problematic about the PM Cares is about the CSR schedule. Schedule 7 of the Companies Act was amended to include the PM Cares Fund becomes a CSR initiative for various corporates who wish to donate, while keeping the CM Relief Fund out of the purview. The argument coming from the central government is that CM funds were never, or state funds were never part of the CSR activity. This is an argument which of course is valid, however it becomes invalid when you start tweaking the Schedule 7 of the Companies Act of 2013 to accommodate a newly minted NGO or fund which will be directly answerable to the Prime Minister, which will go towards the Prime Minister, the central funding. I think it is a clear indicator to the corporates that the funding should, if there is any CSR responsibility that they want to initiate towards COVID, it has to go to the PM Relief Fund. What it does is it disempowers a lot of state governments, where these corporate companies could come forward and help these state governments depending on what is needed by the Chief Minister to fight this battle head on. You have effectively cut off some resources that could help the state governments ramp up their facilities to be able to tackle this challenge. So yes, I do find it's problematic. If tweaking can happen for PM Cares, the tweaking can also accommodate the CM relief funds for people who live in various states, or for corporates who work in various spaces, can help the chief ministers, and it becomes a choice that they can make in terms of their corporate social responsibility. The second question that has been asked of me is whether it is problematic for Maharashtra. I would not say it's just a Maharashtra related problem. Maharashtra has been at the forefront of being the financial growth story for the country, and we all know that 42% of tax revenues come from this state. But this is not just about Maharashtra, this is about the federalism that we keep speaking about in our democratic setup, where we empower our various state heads to be able to take a call on the basis of the responsibilities given to them. Health happens to be one of those. By effectively keeping corporates away from CM relief funding, you have disempowered them, and you have made most of the state governments who are doing a very good job in tackling this entire challenge. You've effectively reduced their powers to be able to get enough funds to be able to ramp up their state facilities. Recent decisions which I think also impact India's federal structure as we see it in times to come. A is through the CSR funding being limited only to the Prime Minister Fund, and the government coming forward with an excuse, rather coming up with a reason saying that CMs can still get CSR funding if it is routed through disaster management authorities, state disaster management authorities. I think that is quite an excuse from where they try to absolve themselves of the responsibility of understanding the concerns of the states and what the states have been raising. In terms of federal structure, it takes away the federalism that we talk about. You've seen all state governments cooperating with the center in an issue which is a problem globally. Second problem with this entire federal structure coming under attack is taking away unilaterally a cabinet meeting deciding that MP-led funds have to be taken away from all MPs for the next 2 years, so that all the money is pooled into COVID-related activities. I find that problematic on two counts. One, you are disempowering the Lok Sabha elected representatives to be able to spend their area development funds as per the need and requirement of their areas and what is needed even in this COVID battle, as well as you've disempowered the Rajya Sabha members of parliament who could have used their funds across the state depending on what is the need of the hour to challenge, to be able to tackle this global pandemic. So you have effectively taken that power away for MPs to be able to cater to what is needed as per the state. And you've become this all-deciding authority at the center which will decide where the money will go to, which state it will go to, in what proportion it will be spent, how many get the largest who are denied from this largest. So I think it is taking away the independent decision-making power of state governments through this corporate funding bit. We have seen how ministers have actively called up corporates to fund the PM Cares. We saw many elected representatives of the opposition party in the state who chose to donate to the PM Cares fund and refused to give any funds to the state government and to empower their own state governments where the constituents of their constituencies stay. So I would say this is a step towards disempowering and going against the spirit of federalism, when every state chief minister has gone ahead and decided that they will be speaking in one language, keeping politics away, and fighting this battle head on